Decoded.
Welcome to this Book Decoded episode. Today we're opening up a really fascinating new book, Machiavelli, Marketing and Management, Revisited.
That's the one by Phil Harris, Andrew Locke, and Patricia Rees. Just out this year, 2025.
Exactly, and it's not some dry academic text, you know? It's actually a follow-up to their work from 25 years ago.
Right, and what's striking is how they show Machiavelli's ideas centuries old about power, about human nature, how they're still incredibly relevant.
Totally relevant to business, tech, politics, everything today. So, yeah, get ready for some pretty sharp, actionable ideas here.
Definitely. The starting point, of course, is Machiavelli himself. Renaissance guy, the prince. We've all heard of it.
Right, known for being maybe a bit cynical.
Well, pragmatic, I'd say. Very pragmatic view on power. He really pushed adaptability, understanding people what makes them tick.
That whole balance between fear and love.
Exactly that. And the lion and the fox metaphor, you need strength and cunning.
Yeah.
These weren't just abstract thoughts. They were like practical guides.
And the book just jumps right in, connecting this to modern tech leaders. It says they almost are modern princes.
Yeah, take Jeff Bezos. The book talks about his devastation strategy.
With Amazon, you mean?
Right. Turning it into the everything store, just overwhelming everyone else online. That's pretty Machiavellian, strategically speaking.
And the management style. Sounds like it was demanding.
Very. Balancing that huge vision with really tight control. And think about Alexa, Ring. Getting those devices into our homes.
Makes you kind of dependent on their whole system.
Precisely. It solidifies their authority, their market position. It's a strategic lock-in.
Okay, so that's Bezos. What about other tech figures? Musk.
Yes. Elon Musk and X, what used to be Twitter. The book looks at his control over that digital town square.
Oh, so?
Well, restricting access to the API for researchers, for instance, putting it behind a big paywall.
Which makes it harder to study the platform independently.
Exactly. It prevents, as the book says, meaningful interrogation. It keeps him firmly in the dominant CEO spot, controlling the narrative. Classic power move.
So these are kind of maybe the darker applications. What about everyday management? Is it all just ruthless tactics?
Not necessarily. The book has this great example from Maurizio Bergagni, an industrialist who contributed.
Oh, yeah. What did he do?
Something seemingly small. In his family company, he got rid of the different labels on toilet doors. You know, manager, worker.
Okay. Why?
To build a more inclusive culture. It's like adapting to a new principality. The modern workforce showing respect, building loyalty, but strategically.
That's subtle, but clever. It's not just about power over, but maybe power with.
Kind of. Bergagni also faced that issue of competitors selling, like, fake cheap cables.
Ah, the race to the bottom on price.
Right. But instead of compromising his quality, he innovated. Created a whole new, better type of product, a new industry niche.
Which fits Machiavelli too, right? Long-term success, reputation.
Exactly. Pragmatic integrity. Don't win the battle to lose the war, basically.
Okay, moving from business to the political stage, the book goes there too.
It does. And it tries to be impartial, just analyzing strategies. It looks at someone like Donald Trump.
How does Machiavelli apply there?
It analyzes his media portrayal themes like fear and power, manipulation, the gap between public image and private actions, how he uses rhetoric, manages perceptions.
So focusing on the how, not the why, or whether it's good or bad.
Precisely. Just analyzing the tactics, referencing academic studies on his communication style. It notes a detachment from, let's say, strict factual accuracy sometimes in service of a political goal.
And other leaders.
Vladimir Putin is another example discussed, again, analyzed through that Machiavellian lens.
Looking at how he maintains power?
Yes. Strategic actions, neutralizing rivals. The book mentions Prigozhin in Navalny. It connects these to Machiavelli's advice on using cruelty and clemency.
Not for morality, but for effect.
Purely to inspire fear, consolidate control, making sure there are no challenges to his principality. The analysis frames these as calculated moves for power.
It's a stark view, but you can see the lines being drawn. What about broader situations, like crises?
Good point. The book touches on the COVID-19 pandemic. Many companies, especially smaller ones, SMEs.
They had to adapt fast.
Hugely. And many show that Machiavellian adaptability. They shifted focus maybe to local charity, streamlined their giving, became more frugal, responsive.
It feels like Machiavelli's idea of virtue acting decisively.
Exactly. That ability to navigate chaos, to be agile. They channeled resources where they'd have immediate impact, building goodwill when things were uncertain, smart survival.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for, for you listening?
Well, this deep dive really shows that these fundamental ideas about human behavior, about power dynamics, they haven't really changed much over centuries.
Right. From the Renaissance courtyard to the modern boardroom or the digital square.
Yeah. Understanding these sort of Machiavellian undercurrents gives you a powerful lens, a way to make sense of a complex world.
So the question back to you is, where do you see these timeless ideas popping up? In
Yeah.
your work, in the news. Makes you think, doesn't it?